And blessings, all glory be given to the God of the heavens and the earth, for he is the only one that is worthy. Family, I'm so grateful for his favor over my life. I'm so grateful for his grace and abundance. I'm so grateful for his redemption, family, his hand to redeem us out of all this stuff that has stacked itself on our lives, family. His hand of healing, family. He's a patient God. He's a long-suffering God. And the things that he gives us daily, you can't go on Amazon and you can't buy it. You can't go down to the Walmart. You can't go down to the Carol's. You can't go down to the Target and buy none of his favor, family. And when it runs out, a lot of these people, family, their grace is running out, family. You know what I'm saying? The favor that God put on their life is running out. His mercy is running out. And the only thing that they have to do is be obedient and try to do some good in the world. So I'm grateful, family. I'm grateful. Now, this message, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. It's your brother Israel. We in the house that God has made. Now, this video, family, I done tried to shoot this video a gang of times, family. And it's just all bad. It's just all bad because it's hard to explain. Now, you serve a God of the living, not of the dead. If your loved ones, if they crossed over, they're alive, family. They are not dead. We are not supposed to celebrate the dead. And I know it brings a tear to some of y'all heart, but your family is not in the ground. Family is not 6 feet under. They're alive, walking around, talking and singing and praising and worshiping the Most High Yah every single day. So when you go over to that ground, family, where their body is, that's not that person. You serve a God of the living. Now, this message right here, I would have to label it as trading places. And the only reason why I say that is because everybody can't live forever, family. Your God has appointed for a man to have one judgment on his death. But some people, they died 2 times because he threw them in hell, family. God has appointed for a man to live up to 125 years. We cannot stay here forever. All the fortunes that we accumulate down here on this earth, it just goes to somebody else. So it doesn't really matter, family. But your loved ones, you being sad inside of your heart that your loved one passed, your loved one is alive. Either you believe or you don't believe. Either you gonna stand for God or you not gonna stand for God. And I'm telling you, your loved one they're alive, family. You serve a God of the living, not of the God of the dead. Now, if they worship the God of this world, then I probably would say that they was dead, because they got the second death that they headed to. Now, when God calls one of our loved ones home, family, there's a spot open. It's a vacancy, family. It's hard to fulfill that spot or that role or that position that they might carry in their life, but it still goes back to trading places. Now, God is going to bless you with a relationship to fulfill, to fill that spot in your heart, in your life, family. But it's trading places. Every single thing that person has taught you will never die because it lives in you. You yourself have to pass that on to these younger generations. You have to, family. You have to pass it on to your loved ones. So that same relationship that you have with your mom or your grandpa or your grandma or your great uncle or your great auntie, now it's your time to instill those same knowledge of all that wisdom and abundance that your loved one had given to you. Now you have to give it to someone else, family. And God will always open that door. Like right now, you lost so much this year, but the ones that's always going to be there for you, they're around you right now. Now it's your time to invest in them. No different than your grandmother or your grandpa or your brother or your sister invested in you. He always opens that door and he'll send you someone to fill that spot. But at the same time, that person's already there. You know what I'm saying? You be like, what do you mean, Jehoshaphat? It's trading places. Now it's your turn. Now you're the grandpa and you got to tell your grandchildren every single thing that your grandpa knew. Now you're the grandmother. Now you got to teach that same knowledge that they gave you, installing in these children so that person can live forever, family. All the people that I lost, they live in me, family. And I put forth that same essence into other people, of that knowledge, of that wisdom. It's our time now, family. God will always open up that spot in your life to fill up that spot. But it goes back to trading places, family. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Now you in that person's place, and it's your job to perform, to do all those things that your loved one wants ago that they did for you. All the knowledge, all the tutorship, all the teaching, being there, however they was, it's your turn now, family. It's your turn. And it's sad, but at the same time, we can't live forever. And God will always raise somebody up in your life to take that other person's spot. But it still goes back to trading places. Now you are that one. Now it's on you, family. It's like playing tag, family, in the afterlife. Now you are that one. Now you're the one that you got the torch in your hand, and you got to run with it, family. And you got to teach our young ones the same things that was put in you, so your loved one could never die, family. You serve a God of the living, not of the dead. That spot should be filled, family, but it's trading places. Now it's your turn. Now, this has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. All glory be given to Yah.